Looks good. Oh wow! It just falls apart. Look at that. His leaf's so crumbly.
Oh my goodness.
Hey everyone, I'm Steph. Chris is behind the camera and we're hungry to travel. We are in Oaxaca City, a place where the food culture dates all the way back to the Aztecs. Oaxaca State is the most biodiverse in the country with many varied culinary traditions. This all translates to a huge diversity in food that we are here to explore today. So without further ado, let's get eating. Come on.
Sí, creo que era la que estaba ahí. Voy a venir mañana, doña Gloria, que mire, ya desapareció mi taco. Ah, sí.
Pues mira, mi pie está bien, ¿eh? Tú eres la que te la...
Primero que estoy...
Lo que te va a decir está bien así.
No, porque está calientito. Ahorita vemos. ¿Qué regaría? No regalo, ¿qué es? Pero no lo ha comido. No. Ah, sí.
We're here this morning at a legendary spot for breakfast called Tacos del Carmen. Now this stall has been around since 1976, selling tacos and quesadillas. And the special tacos they have are these rolled tacos. So the one we got is chili relleno, which is a stuffed pepper. We've got cheese in here, and also a quesadilla with cheese and squash blossoms, which are the flower, which looked really beautiful while they were making them there. So I'm just gonna get a bite of this rolled taco here because they're so good and cheesy. All right. Oh my God, that is juicy. Oh. There's so much cheese in there, and that pepper is decently spicy. Oh, you can see just how nice and greasy it is from the meat there. It is stuffed with chorizo, maybe some nuts and fruits or something like that too. I'm not too sure, but we've got the pepper, the cheese. Oh, looks like we've got frijoles in there. Oh man, it is packed, and there's so much cheese. Look at that. Oh my God. There's so much cheese in there, wow. I love how they're rolled like this. It makes it a lot easier to eat. It reminds me of taco dorado or a taquito. They're nice with the grill. They've got a little bit char on there that adds a smoky flavor to it. Oh, this is such a hearty way to start our day today. This quesadilla is actually super hefty. Oh my gosh, I can barely pick it up. It is so full of cheese because it's really just cheese and the squash blossoms. Oh my gosh. Oh, that cheese, that quesillo, so tasty. There's just so much Oaxaca cheese here. You can see them unrolling the balls. They're really generous with it. Oh my gosh, look at all that cheese. And that squash blossom, so beautiful, the flower there.
So colorful?
It is. Mostly, the flavor I'm getting right now is just the cheese, which is so nice and rich and creamy. Love that quesillo cheese. And the tortilla as well is really nice and light, and it does have such a nice flavor from being grilled on that comal there. Okay, so you can see we've got our squash blossoms here, which are the flowers of squash or zucchini. So I was kind of expecting the squash blossom to taste a bit floral or flowery, but it actually just tastes like squash. Like it has a very vegetable flavor to it. So it really goes with the cheese because it's just a nice plain quesadilla. perfect for breakfast.
So cheesy.
They're so much cheese in there. We were so busy with our hot stringy cheese that we almost forgot that there's some nice salsa behind us. So I'm gonna get a little bit of that to kick this up a notch. Okay, we've got our salsa now, 3 different kinds, and as delicious as these are on their own, being in Mexico, you always had to have a little bit of salsa just to add extra flavor to it, and the salsas here are always just so good. Okay. Ooh. Well, those red salsas are nice. Decently spicy, really kick it up. Oh, and here we go. That salsa verde is so good, adds such a nice kick to it. And honestly, I'm so glad we came here this morning for breakfast. This place you can see behind me is packed with locals, tourists, everyone coming here because it's just such a legendary place that you need to try when you're in Oaxaca. And honestly, I just love their rolled tacos, and these quesadillas are packed with cheese. They're so generous with their ingredients. Definitely a must visit here in Oaxaca. Great way to start the day.
So literally 1 block from where we just were for those delicious tacos and quesadillas is another very popular and famous taco stall selling guisado tacos. And it's right here. Wow. Looks pretty busy as well.
Un café por litro, un café ejotes, un café con de ejotes. Así partido. Ribs.
¿Cuál es mejor?
Ribs, costilla.
Salsa?
Salsa.
Mi tomate, chile morita, habanero y limón, cebolla.
Here at Tacos de Cazuela, they specialize in cazuela tacos, which are casserole tacos. So you can see they have a bunch of different stews that you can put into your tacos. We got 2. So we got one with nopales and tasajo, which is the prickly pear cactus, as well as a dried beef that's special here in Oaxaca, as well as one called costilla, which is a rib taco with a guajillo salsa, so like a spicy guajillo red pepper salsa. These look amazing, and they roll them as well. We have the quesillo, that Oaxaca string cheese on them as well. These smell and look delicious, and they're pumping them out here as well. Let's just get a nice taste of this. Got a bit of the red salsa on top too. So this is the prickly pear and tasajo beef. These tacos are absolutely packed. That tasajo, that beef is almost like a jerky-like texture. A little bit chewy, but the nopales, the prickly pear cactus, has a bit of a crunch, almost like a bell pepper. But, oh my gosh. So you can see the nice pieces of the prickly pear cactus there, as well as all of that special Oaxaca tasajo dried beef. I love the freshness of the tortilla as well, being made right here fresh, pressed on that comal grill. And it's just so blue as well with the use of that blue corn, that masa corn flour dough. So good. Okay. This is the one I really wanted to try, and we heard from the owner here that this is their best seller, costilla, the rib taco. Oh man. That is absolutely filled as well. And that rib meat is ultra tender, juicy. With that guajillo salsa, adds such a nice bite to that, but oh my gosh, that meat is just so tender. Come take a look. Let's see what we got in here. Oh wow, and I forgot about, yeah, they spread the frijoles on the taco as well. But just look at this delicious rib meat that she was just chopping up there. So tender. And we got some onions on here, so let's add a little bit of that to our taco there. All right, let's take a bite with those onions now. That's such a nice crunch. Whew. That guajillo salsa is very spicy. Muy rico. Riquísimo. Oh my gosh. So delicious. It's so nice being here in Oaxaca. There's so many local taco stalls like this in this neighborhood here, and just eating right on the street as well. Again, this is Mexican street food. Always so delicious. There's so many options to choose from as well, from all of those different casseroles, so you can really have whatever you like. And we should probably just end with an ultimate cazuela casserole bite.
The hoja santa leaf peppermint.
Peppermint?
Peppermint.
Oh wow,
Oh.
peppermint leaf.
This is the mole.
Ah,
Yellow mole.
it's a yellow mole.
Yellow mole.
Queso.
El queso.
Crema.
Crema. And the eggs on the top. This onion and culantro.
We're here at Las Chilmaleras for their chilaquile, which is the hard tortillas covered in a sauce. And now, since we're in Oaxaca, of course we had to come to this place, especially because they do theirs covered in mole. We got two, one with yellow mole and one with green mole, and they serve them in these amazing molcajetes made out of stone. And these are hot. They heat them up beforehand, so it keeps it hot, and they're pretty heavy because it's just legit stone. And we got them both covered in an egg with a pepper leaf, avocado, a few sprigs of green on top, and honestly, these just look amazing and so huge. So, okay, let's just dig right in. Let's cut this egg open and see what we've got inside here with our chilaquiles. So they were covered with, oh, look at that egg! Oh man, look at all that yolk there. So we've got queso crema on top, our tortillas here, and that mole. Look, it's quite an orange color actually, considering it's a yellow mole. But just look at that. All the tortillas are getting all soft and squishy. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Let's get a taste of this yellow mole. Look at the color there. It's quite orange actually. Oh, wow, that is incredibly rich. So many nice flavors, a little bit of spiciness to it, a bit of heat, but not too overpowering. But the flavors, especially with that egg yolk that's just oozed all over it, makes it so rich and creamy. And mole is very high quality here in Oaxaca. It's known as the land of 7 moles, and it's a very complex, rich sauce with many ingredients, like 20 to 30 ingredients. So you really can't taste one specific ingredient when you eat it. It's just honestly so full of flavor. What makes the yellow mole such a rich color is that guajillo pepper. And these chilaquiles are just swimming in it. And with that queso and the crema on top, just makes them extra, extra rich and creamy. Let's get this nice avocado in there. Oh, so fresh, look at that. Let's get a nice, big, ultimate bite with the egg and that peppermint leaf. Some of that avocado on top too. That peppermint leaf is very unique, oh my gosh. It gives such a nice freshness to the bite. A little bitter, it's hard to describe, but it actually gives it so much flavor. And with that egg too, this is just really a flavor explosion. There's just so much going on in here, and the greens really add such an extra little kick to the flavor. Okay, over here, we've got our green mole. So let's get into this one as well. Look at that. You can see the difference in color there. And again, you've got the crema, that queso on top, and these spicy green peppers too. Look at all those chilaquiles. You can see all the seeds of the peppers in there. And that mole is nice and thick. Look at that. Woohoo! Let's get a bite of this green mole. That spicy green pepper on top. Green mole tastes completely different to the yellow mole. The green mole is much lighter than the yellow and has a bit of a tang to it. It's a little spicy, but again, not overpoweringly so. I feel like maybe the yellow might be a little bit spicier, but actually that green pepper on top gives a nice flavor to it as well. Not as spicy as I was expecting. And what's nice about them being served in the molcajete is it actually keeps the dish warm while you're eating it too. Not like it isn't warm enough here in the sun. Okay, you need to get a bite. This egg to go with it. Oh, his leaf's so crumbly. It's so unique. I can't get over that. With Oaxaca being the land of 7 moles, I'm really glad that we got to try 2 here today with the chilaquiles. They're both so unique and different. I can't wait until we can try all 7 of them. I'm gonna finish off this meal with an ultimate chilaquile mole bite. Cheers.
Walking around the city here in Oaxaca, you can smell chocolate everywhere. There's so many stores that are pumping out and making chocolate, so the smell and the aromas just pump out of the stores. So when you're walking down the streets, it just gets in your nose. So we had to walk into one of these stores and get ourselves a fresh piece of milk chocolate that's made today by hand. You can see behind me, they're still making chocolate here, and it looks so good. Okay, let's see what we got in here. I feel like Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Maybe there's a golden ticket in here? Woo! But look at this, just a whole piece of solid milk chocolate there. Look at that, wow. It smells incredible. All right. Look at that, just pure chocolate. So solid, but just tastes so good. And it's not too sugary tasting either, not too sweet. Just tastes like fresh chocolate. Again, just made right behind me here. Doesn't get better than this. And this is the perfect snack here in Oaxaca.
kitchen of La Casa del Tío Güero, and we're going to be watching the preparation of chiles en nogada. Now, this is a very special dish that you usually find in Puebla, also Oaxaca, but it's only available in a very short time of the year, about 2 months of the year. And we're super lucky because this restaurant does it all year round. And you can see because there's so many fresh ingredients, they're not always available, but just look at everything that is going to go inside of it. So we've got the big chilies here, and now all of this gets stuffed inside of the chili. So this is gonna be really cool to see how this is all done, and I just can't believe how many fresh ingredients. We've got raisins, fruit, there is, oh my gosh, olives, garlic, just
All of those
a
tomatoes.
ton of tomatoes, a little bit of everything. So, oh, and bananas. So this is gonna be super tasty.
Onions and garlic, and oh my gosh, look at all of those tomatoes.
Sin miedo.
Bananas.
Duraznos. Peach.
Peach. Guavas.
Raisins. Almonds.
Bay leaves. Oh wow.
Oregano. Same.
Wow. So colorful, the dish.
So we're here with the chef Mila. Thank you so much for showing us how all the ingredients are put in here together, and once they're all mixed up, the meat is added, the pork here, and then it's all boiled up and stuffed inside the chili.
Así es, para
Gracias,
ustedes.
gracias,
Para
muchas
servirles y
gracias.
bienvenidos a Oaxaca, a la casa del tío Güero. Crema de nuez.
So here we have our massive chili en nogada. Now this is a poblano dish that we really wanted to try when we were in Puebla, but some of the ingredients weren't in season. But we're really lucky that here they have all the ingredients to make this dish here at this restaurant in Oaxaca. And just look at the size of this thing. It's also known as the Mexican flag dish because you've got the red, white, and green of the Mexican flag with the walnut sauce, the pomegranate, and the poblano green chili in there. Okay, let's dig inside and taste a bit of this massive stuffed pepper. Oh wow, it just falls apart. Look at that. There's the chili there, and just look at how thick that walnut sauce is there. Oh wow, look at that. Let's get a nice big bite with our pepper there, all the ingredients, and of course some of these pomegranates with that walnut sauce there. I love all the colors of this. Oh, those pomegranates just burst in your mouth. Oh, I love that. The flavors, that walnut sauce is so creamy, and the pepper on the bottom is soft, and it's actually not spicy at all. I guess because they've taken all of the seeds out the center of it. It just kind of mushes and falls apart in your mouth, but all of the ingredients that are stuffed inside of that are just exploding with flavor. You have the texture and the crunchiness of the nuts, but then the softness of those raisins, those just kind of pop in your mouth as well, and they're juicy, and the meat is so tender. Oh, those pomegranates every time just burst in your mouth. That is incredible. The flavor of the meat, because it's been stewing there with all the vegetables, it has a sweetness to it from all of the fruit, and as well as I can taste cinnamon there too. So it has such complex flavors, very unique. I just love that taste of the sweetness with the salty savoriness of the meat. I can't believe how big it is too. I was not expecting this chili to be so massive. I've been raving about this dish so hard, I completely forgot about our sides. We've got some nice rice here to go with it, but I just love how rich and creamy this walnut sauce is. I just can't get over it. Just look at that. It's so thick. It's crazy. Just bursting with so much flavor. I can't get over this dish. What I love about Mexican cuisine is just how fresh all the ingredients are. I mean, this dish alone, there's so much fresh fruit, nuts, I mean the pomegranate, the chili, which is why it's actually only available usually 2 months of the year. So if you're in Oaxaca and you want to try this dish while you're in Mexico, we highly recommend coming here because even we didn't know where we would be able to find this dish while we were here, and we're so happy that we found it here in Oaxaca, which just shows why this is one of the food centers here in Mexico. There's just such incredible diverse flavors, and this dish is just off the charts. So good.
We are finishing off our street food tour at this popular food stall that specializes in Oaxacan empanadas. These look good. Mole amarillo?
Mole amarillo.
Wow. Pollo?
Pollo.
So this is a popular stall that's been around since 1965, so over 60 years selling empanadas and quesadillas as well. But we got the empanada de amarillo, which is a empanada that's filled with that amarillo mole, that yellow mole. So let's take a look inside. Look at all of that amarillo mole there. So orange in color, even though it's made with a yellow chili pepper that's specific here to Oaxaca. And we got chicken and cilantro in there as well. Ooh, that is flavorful. Not spicy too. Okay, it is piping hot. And we also got a cup of guava juice here. This is interesting. We've never had guava juice yet in Mexico. Oh, it smells so fresh. Oh, that is refreshing. Sweet, has the pulp in there from the guava still. Oh, that's nice. That's gonna go well with this. But let's just take a nice huge bite and look at how big this is. It says on the sign that these are 24 centimeters long. So that is a big empanada. Let's just roll it a bit and have a bite. All right, cheers. Woo. Oh wow, it's piping hot. There's so much chicken in that actually, but definitely the star is that mole de amarillo, that yellow mole. It is just so interesting, so complex. All the moles here in Oaxaca just has a nice flavor, almost kind of tomatoey to be honest. So saucy. I love the cilantro in the empanada as well. It gives it such a nice fresh flavor. Cilantro in all of the tortilla-based dishes here in Mexico is always so good, and it's just spewing out. Oh my goodness. Oh, rico, more rico. Oh, very delicious. Oh, this is a nice way to end our night tonight. Just filled with chicken. Oh.
Can't forget your drink.
That's a perfect combo. All right, that does it for our street food tour here in Oaxaca City today. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, share it with your friends and family and hit that like button, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to join us on all of our food adventures. We're hungry to travel, and we'll see you next meal.